y'all today. I'm gonna talk about 13 Reasons Why season 4. Man, let's just jump right into it, man. Honestly, if you don't know spoilers, just subscribe, but you can exit out and hit that like button. But like my thoughts, bro. Oh my God. So first, like it started off with Clay, just like he was doing weird shit, like bro. It was like he was going in and out of reality. Like something's wrong with him. Just freaky, like it's weird. I guess every single episode, he was talking to his therapist about what's been going on and stuff, telling them everything, except for Bryce, about what really happened. So first, it was like Winston. I know y'all remember, if you watch 13 Reasons Why, you know who Winston is. Winston transferred to Liberty, and I guess he was trying to figure out who killed Bryce because he know Monty was framed because Monty was with him that night. So yeah. And then as the season kept going, honestly, this is not I don't know. Season 2 might be my favorite season. I don't know. Let me know which season y'all's favorite season. Look, Clay and Ani was still dating and stuff, but she knew something was wrong with Clay, and he would always deny it. But you knew something was wrong with him. Like, yeah. But, like, what I don't get, bro, it's like, so, when Winston came, somebody painted on the door, Monty was framed. And it turns out, if you get to the end of the season, it was Clay. Like, bro, Clay was doing so many things that he didn't know he was doing. It was like he was controlled or something, like, just weird. He blew up a car during the rally. In like episode 8, he blew up the car and he said he didn't remember. Like he was breaking the cameras, just doing weird stuff. And bro, the thing that surprised me the most was Alex being gay when he kissed Zach. Like, bro, he kissed Zach. Like when he kissed Zach, I was like, whoa. I mean, Alex, his type of personality, you would have been thought he was gay. He just didn't come out. But now he came out. So these decent, y'all. But like this season, it was all the episodes are an hour long. So it's been a while watching them. It was just so crazy. Oh, I skipped one important thing. Justin went to rehab. And when he came back, he was a whole different person, like an entirely different person. Like Jessica I didn't know who you are anymore. I don't know who you are anymore. Justin just wanted to focus on himself. So that's when Jessica found, what's his name? I forgot dude's name. Hold on, I'm done with this. She found this football player dude and started dating him. First, it was because he was, he knew Winston, so, like, they were talking and they were trying to figure out how Monty was framed, so that's why Jessica started talking to him so she could control him from messing with, Clay, because they used to mess with Clay. Like, they used to, like, try to, like, make Clay like spaz out, like he spazzed out sometimes. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. And actually, Monty's sister goes to Liberty, so and she was good friends with Jessica, and Winston got her to like join their side and try to figure out what really happened, and they were uncovering things and stuff. Yeah, and they had this trip, like a scavenger hunt type trip, where they had to find things and the football players messed it up and they ambushed Clay, I guess, and they threw him down a hole. That's what I believe would happen. And Clay was scared and everything. Just crazy, bro. But it's like, and then Jessica and them were in this cabin And Clay actually got out of the hole and used like an axe, because it was a myth. Not a myth, well maybe. Yeah, it was a myth probably. That it was a killer there who killed kids when they came there, or teenagers when they came there. So Clay used the axe to rub it on the door and scare them and everything. And it was just terrible. And then the football players played this one prank on Clay, where they put a dead dummy, like with blood in it, and it trumped, bro. Clay came back to the dance with blood all over him, like he was freaking out. He was crying because he thought it was Monty. He would see Monty everywhere, and he wasn't really there, you know. But yeah, Clay, like, yeah, and then he went back to the dance, and Ani said, "You're right, Clay. I can't fix this," and that's when they broke up. So it was just so sad that they had to break up. But like, yeah, it was just crazy. Like, it's so many things that happened that I won't. Like, so many things I'm not getting. I'm just gonna hit like the most important things. Like next, Tony thought. Okay, so look, what's his name? Alex, not Alex. Justin. Bro, I honestly just forgot this dude's name. Not Tony. Yo, I need to figure out. So y'all know the kid that Monty raped. Well, not raped. He stuck the broom up his ass and shit. Bro, what is his name? Tyler. So Tyler started working with Alex's dad and him, because they found the guns that were linked to Tyler in the shooting at the end of season 2. They found the guns, and they wanted Tyler to help them bring down the guy who was selling them to make the city safer or whatever. And Tony thought Tyler was snitching and everything, so they followed him. Him and Clay followed him to like a deal where the police came and got the dude. They like jumped him. Not jumped him. They arrested him and put him in jail for the guns and stuff. And like, Clay and Tony, they were happy because they thought he was gonna like tell everything that happened to save himself. Like, they thought Tyler was gonna snitch. Yeah, they thought Tyler was gonna snitch. And then yeah, after that, the most important thing that happened was Justin relapsed. He relapsed because his mom died. Like, that was so sad. Like, his mom died. Like, can't imagine that, man. Man, let's just move on. Like, that's crazy that his mom died, and he was just like, at first he wasn't, like, he was angry at her, and like, okay. Yeah, his mom died after this party they came from and everything. But y'all, let me get to this. So yeah, his mom died. So he like, that wasn't the point where he started doing them, but he eventually relapsed. But hey, at the point where he was doing this all, so Clay, he found out his parents were tracking him because they didn't trust him. And Justin was going back to his old neighborhood. It was really to see his mom, but they didn't depict that yet. So they had trackers. Every parent, all the students that went to Liberty, they all had trackers and everything, like, on their phones. They got new phones for Christmas. So they had trackers. And Clay, I don't know how he figured it out, but he just figured it out because they knew where they were at all times. So yeah. So Clay, he told everybody, let's have a party, and they all leave their phones at home. So they had a party, and they all left their phones at home. And I think this is the right party. Yeah. Yeah, so Clay was getting drunk and everything because his parents drug tested him because they didn't trust him anymore. And Clay tested positive, so yeah. And at this party, he was drinking, and then he went over to, bro, why do I keep forgetting these people's names? Bryce, Zach. So Zach he was like, Clay, I bet you I can get you laid. So he told him something in his ear. He was like, I bet if you go tell her that, you'll get laid. And then Clay was like, if I lose my virginity, you have to let me drive the Lex or the car, whatever the car they had. So he saw the girl. He went to go tell her in the ear, and then they just went to a room. And Clay, Clay lost it. He bust so quick, bro. It was so fucking funny. But the girl was fine though. And it turns out she was obviously Diaz's daughter. So yeah, Clay lost his virginity. And so he actually got to when they came out of the room after they were done, the girl's boyfriend came up to Clay and was like, so you're with my girl now? And she was like, yes, this is the guy I just fucked in the room. And then he pushed Clay, and then Clay, like, he spazzed out so bad. He started, he beat the guy up so bad, like, he scared the girl. So I guess she didn't mess with him no more after that. He scared her, and then he pointed at Winston, and the guy that Jessica was messing with, he pointed at them and said, I will end you. And then Justin got Clay. Wait, no, Justin didn't get Clay. Clay said, fuck Justin. He was mad at Justin during the whole party because he thought Justin switched the drug test and framed him. So, yeah. So, basically, then he was driving Zach's car, and then he went into one of those modes where he got confused, and he just pushed it, and they ran over a cliff, and they crashed. And first, Clay thought Zach died, but it was just a vision. Really, what happened was Clay really just left Zach for dead, and Zach was like really, 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 really mad at him. Like he said, Clay, leave me alone. You left me for dead and everything. And Clay didn't remember. So, I mean, they were at school. They started getting metal detected and stuff and everything. And Jessica had like this group where they would do things. And you know that she's the class president, so they had this lockdown with police officers shooting their guns in the hallway, making all the students scared. So Zach he confessed to Winston, like he killed Bryce. And Winston confessed something else. And yeah, everybody confessed something. And Alex started tripping and everything. And then Clay, he was talking to Monty and Bryce like they're ghosts, I guess. And then they were like making fun of him and stuff and everything. And Jessica called her moms and everything. And then the football players, Justin and them, they were in the locker room. So first, the guy who Jessica was with, he wanted to go beat up the guys who were shooting because they thought it was a real shooter, but it really wasn't. But they wanted to go beat him up and everything. So, like, yeah. Then Justin just disappeared, and he went to go find Jessica, and he went to her because they thought they were gonna die. He was like, I don't want to die without you. And they just started making out and stuff. You know, she threw a stapler to a nigga head though. That shit was funny. But, yeah. So like, it was really like, yeah, it was cool. And then Clay had this, like, he was like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die a hero. He ran in the hallway. He saw the principal, and he took him in his office. And he was like, Clay, this is just a drill. And Clay, like, they got mad and stuff. And then he brought him out. All the students came out and everything. And then Clay just started going. He grabbed one of the officers' guns and was like, how can y'all do this to us? You're trying to kill us. And then they grabbed Clay, and he just spazzed out. And then he went to the hospital. And his parents and stuff was there, you know. And then he escaped the hospital and everything. And then he went to go to his therapist's house and talk to him. And the therapist said he was okay to go home after he talked to them. So I talked to Clay. So, yeah. So what else happened? So basically, as we get to the end, man, so the next episode, stuff got like a little bad. Like just like Clay confronted the officers and everything. Then what happened was they argued with the officers, and then they just left the school like a strike type thing. They left the school to protest, I guess, something like that, to protest. Then the officers just followed them out, and then they said get back in school at first, but then they started getting disrespectful and everything, you know, chanting and everything. Then they said you have to leave the premises. Then they just all the students just grabbed everything out of their book bags, just threw it at people and stuff. And then one of the officers hit Jessica. Then Justin just spazzed out. And then Clay blew up the car, as I was talking about earlier. He got into one of those like modes. He just blew up the car, and he didn't remember But when everybody got back to school and everything, they found out it was Clay doing everything, like the cameras, the car, and they thought they were gonna get caught. But look, what they did was they said they could use their parents to talk to the board and like make them able to have prom again, because they canceled prom because you know everything that happened, and it actually worked. And they went to prom, but Justin had got sick. Like he got really sick. He got sick and he thought he had a fever, so he stayed home from prom. Clay went, and everybody was just dancing together and everything. And then the craziest thing that happened was Alex and his boyfriend won prom kings. Like they were prom queens. Then Justin decided to come after all. And he was dancing with Jessica. Bro, they was getting freaky out there, really, y'all. That was so funny. But he decided to come with Jessica and everything. And yeah, at the end of the dance, Justin fell to the ground. So sad. Then they found out he had HIV and he wasn't gonna make it and everything. So it was something on the camera. And they found out he wasn't gonna make it or something. So everybody got sad and everything, and it kept getting worse. And Clay didn't understand that Justin was gonna die at first. But yeah, like it was when Justin was like poor and stuff. It got worse. Like, and I guess he was ashamed to tell people. Like, yeah, I didn't know Justin was gonna be the one to die out of everybody. Like, it was so sad. I thought it was gonna be Zach or Alex or even Clay. But yeah, it was sad because it was Justin. Like what he'd been through the show. Like if you were a real fan of the show, you got a little sad during it. But what can you do? Then when Justin died, so sad. Like he told Clay he loves him, and Jessica told Justin he was the best thing that ever happened to her, and it was just so sad. I had to keep myself from crying, y'all. Like, damn, bro. My nigga Justin died. But yeah, man. And then it's crazy. Officer Diaz told Alex's dad that they're closing the Bryce Walker case for good and they would never look at it again. And that was cool and everything because they won't get caught after all. That's crazy. They didn't get caught. But then everybody got accepted into college. That's just crazy. Everybody got accepted. No problems with that. During the last, so Tony, he started boxing and everything. He got a scholarship, and his dad told him, "You're my dream." So Tony, go to college. So Tony decided to go to college. In the last episode, basically, like Clay and Tony just took off at the end, and it just ended. Like, I'm gonna miss this show, honestly, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but like this show was so good for me. It taught me some things, honestly, but like, let me know what y'all think about 13 Reasons Why. I don't want this video to be like more than 20 minutes, but let me know what y'all think about 13 Reasons Why, and just everything about it. But like, I'm gonna miss this show, man. I'm just sad Justin died. Like, it was just sad, y'all. Like, man. But I'm sorry y'all haven't been making a lot of videos because I've been having work, basketball practice, just training and everything. I'm gonna try my best to post more videos for y'all. And if it's some good music dropping this Friday, I would definitely get them videos at midnight. And y'all already know. Boy, Trey. Let me know if y'all want me to review any other shows, by the way, too. But y'all already know. Your boy, Trey, up.